Is off again. This is the take two because I just sort of, this morning it's already 10 o'clock. I have a really, really bad headache. And yeah, so I'm not thinking clearly, but I promised to do this. A few things that I'm battling. Oh God, actually, a few things that I'm battling. One is I'm still dealing with the comment that was made by someone dear to me, who strongly implied it wasn't like this was just, I need to talk to you about this. This was an exchange and was said in an emotional way, and obviously wasn't meant to be taken verbatim. But this person said that I need help. I'm the one who should be taking the courses that I'm creating, and the implication being that that I've got such severe problems that who am I to be doing anything but I don't know what. Actually, I'm trying to think. It was just a very the way I took it was, well, it stymied me from that point. It's been nearly a week. It was last Wednesday morning, and it's been a week that I've still been thinking about it every single day. In fact, it's also, gosh, I should have looked up in the middle of doing the takes. There's a word for this thing where you cut someone's ankle tendon, I think, where they can't walk, which I said the first take. And again, I'm almost happily embarrassed that I always tend toward these really horrific. I'm just owning that. When I write fiction, it can be really graphic. But I feel like I can't walk, I can't move, I can't go forward. Every single exchange with a friend or anything has been clouded by this idea that that I'm not a good friend, or whatever. And that's hard. Anyway, from that though, one of the things I came to yesterday, and I kind of got all excited again, is that absolutely, like I said on, I believe it was Thursday morning's video, of course I need help. I mean, of course we all need help. Of course I haven't got it all figured out, not even close, but I did do 99.9%. I did finish the entire coursework for my master's in mental health counseling. And the exchanges that I had, and the deep connections that I made through that degree process, not just the academic learning, but the deep connections that I made with professors and fellow colleagues who are now going on and doing tremendous, wonderful things. That was amazing. That was so helpful and so deep, and I learned so much. And like another dear friend said to me, I can't unlearn all that I've learned. So I want to take it forward. I want to bring it out into the world. I'm not that great at practicing mindfulness, but I believe deeply in the positive effects it can have just by that tiny little mind shift change. And obviously too, I feel like from my failures, the culmination of all the things I've learned how to do, I just feel like if I could bring forward some good into the world from it. Another thing is, as a writer, at this point, I'm definitely a hack writer. I was at the CUNY Literary Society board meeting last night, and when they were reading the bios of everybody on the board, I was there like, oh my God, again, and I'm sure, well, everybody else is an award-winning author, basically, and there's me, hack writer, but enthusiast, and so I feel like, again, I've learned the process of storytelling. I've learned the process of writing, and the writing editing thing. And the third thing is teaching. And again, here I am stumbling around. When I'm a good teacher, I've had my moments. When I'm a good teacher, I know that I have the gift of being able to light up a room, or light up someone's, spark that wonderful feeling that, yeah, I just want to do this thing, and yes, I can do this thing. And I feel like when I'm at my best teaching, I'm a facilitator in the sense that I do have, if I have a talent, I do have a talent for finding a way to help people get where they need to go, and I've had a lot of success with that. When I bombed at teaching, I just completely bombed because I get very anxious and nervous. So, nobody's perfect. But I do know I have the ability to do that. And that's one of the reasons that I thought doing this online is a good way to move forward, because I do suffer from anxiety. And when I'm not at my best, it's really, really challenging for me. There. And then the last one is the last bit of time that I've had learning the skill of marketing, which, it's such at its essence, at its core, marketing is beautiful, especially when you find a company that you just love, and all they want to do is get themselves out there and tell their story in their own voice and be heard. And that's where I got the original impetus for that storytelling manifesto, because a lot of small companies, especially, it's like, oh my gosh, but the company, you're so beautiful, you're so lovely. Let's just figure out, find that beauty, and then and then we'll do the sort of the on-page SEO and the that's not technical, but all that stuff, all the bullshit. But it works, right? And but I think at the core, at the essence, is that company. You find out what their story is, what their essence is, and then you just map everything around that, including design. And that's one of the reasons I loved working with Ben Grolks in Vancouver so much, because he absolutely bought into that. He taught me that design follows content, and anyway, I could go on and on about that. So I do even adore marketing. The thing that I think I realized, and I'm not opposed to doing that work anymore, it's just that